Hey, good morning. I'm on my way to breakfast again. We're going to go to some place that I think Dad would like, Martha's Vineyard. And this is in celebration of his 88th birthday. 88 is great, Dad. So I'm taking you along for a ride virtually. Since I can't be there with you, hopefully this will suffice. Happy birthday, Dad. Wow, 88. That's awesome. Enjoy it. Have some cake for me. And this morning, I'll have some breakfast for you. Hopefully you'll enjoy the ride with as well. Okay, let's get ready to go. Plenty early this morning, beautiful day. Hopefully we'll get some good views. See you in a bit. North Central, Cessna 46613 taking runway 23 straight out, departure North Central. All right, here we go. We're on our way. Providence approach, Cessna 46613 with request.
46613, Providence approach, go ahead.
Yeah, 46613, we're just off of North Central, direct to Katama. Would like flight following through the Class C, please.
46613, radar contact, just southwest of North Central, squawk 0465.
0465, 613.
Care 33, contact Boston approach, 118.2, good day.
18, good day, good sir.
So 918 Golf Providence departure, radar contact, climb maintain 6000.
All right, we're on our way. We're getting some flight following from Providence here shortly. The sun is right in my eyes, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay. It's a beautiful morning. I'll show it to you. That's Providence down to our right. Quite a big bay out there. Leads all the way down to the ocean, of course.
46 Juliet Tower approach, good morning, altimeter 3013. 46 Juliet Charlie, Providence approach, good morning, altimeter 3013.
Alright, now off to the left, up here, is New Bedford. And it's a pretty decent sized airport, Class D airport. They also have a restaurant there that's been under construction for a little while. But it's a nice little place to go, it's not very far on the coast. And an interesting little place to visit. Now you can start to really see, I'm not sure if the camera can show it, but you can start to see the coastline. And you can actually see out to Martha's Vineyard a little bit clearer, more clearly now.
Clear 3 Delta Zulu, descend and maintain 9,000.
There's a line of islands between us and Martha's Vineyard. Sorry for the radio traffic here. But there's a line of islands between us and Martha's Vineyard. And that line is separating on this side Buzzards Bay from the Martha's Vineyard Bay. This is a pretty part of New England here, down toward Westport, just across the bay from Cuttyhunk Harbor. And this is in front of us, just crossing the shoreline onto Buzzards Bay. Good news here, pretty shallow, and they don't let white sharks, I shouldn't say they don't let them, but because they can go anywhere. But you don't ever really see great white sharks inside Buzzards Bay. Little known fact. Up ahead of their destination. Alright, we're right over Buzzards Bay, moving along at about 100 knots. And we're about 3,000 feet above the water. A few boats out here this morning, but not many.
Here 6259, radar service terminated, squawk 1200.
Talk to back, here 6259.
Sounds good.
Pretty soon they're
Number
going
613, contact the Vineyard Tower 121.4.
to the tower. Thanks for your help, 613.
No problem.
Alright, I knew they were going to do that, so we're going to go over to COM 2.
Visibility 10, scattered clouds
Check
at
the picture with
6,000,
Oscar.
temperature 12, dew point 18, altimeter 3011. Expect a visual approach, only 6 is in use. On initial contact, advise you have Oscar.
We do, okay. Vineyard Tower, Cessna 46613 with you, direct to Katama with Oscar.
Cessna 46613, Vineyard Tower. Good morning. Direct to Katama is approved. The Vineyard altimeter 3012.
3012, direct to Katama. Thank you, 613. So what we had to do right there is transition the Vineyard Tower airspace, and so we're going to be flying through it at
Look at 554 is ready for departure.
an altitude that we need to get approval. So, but the good news is
564 Vineyard Tower, roger. Hold short runway 6 awaiting departure release, and I got a Learjet out there on final.
the good news is Boston approach and Cape approach helped us out a little bit there earlier on. You didn't hear that part of the conversation, but they gave them a warning that we were coming, and we still have flight following. So the nice news there is that I don't really like to fly over a lot of water. This isn't a lot of water, but I always want to have flight following when I do it, just in case something happens. And I do that anyway, no matter where I fly. So that's why you hear me on the radio a lot, and it interrupts our conversation. But now you can start to really see Martha's Vineyard, the shape of it. It's a fairly good sized island, but it's not very far from the coast. It's really close. Off to the left here we have Falmouth and Woods Hole. And Woods Hole Oceanographic Institute, which has got a cool little museum down there and a little place you can see some seals and some animals that they have. It's a cute little town, and Woods Hole is typically where you would take the ferry to to go across this little bit of water to get to Martha's Vineyard. And from our house in Hopedale to get here, it's going to take you, I'm going to say, 2.5 hours just to get to the island with the ferry and everything else. And then you have to take a bus or rent a car if you can out to where we're going, to Katama. So we've done this whole trip so far, and I've throttled back. I'd slowed down quite a bit. We've done it all in about half an hour. And I'm just trying to save a little gas today and enjoy it. There's no reason to get there quickly this morning. It's such a beautiful day. All right, we're going to start our descent. Just going to make it nice and gradual, and we'll pick up a little speed on the way.
We're Jet 3 Delta Zulu, right turn Alpha 1, right on Alpha. Taxi back to the ramp and cross runway 33.
Okay, 2 right turns, cross 33, go to the ramp, Delta Zulu.
Wiggins 554, fly runway heading, maintain 2000, clear for takeoff, runway 6.
Runway heading 2000, clear for takeoff 6, Wiggins 554.
Right now they're saying winds are calm. One thing you didn't see in the video here as I was flying, there was a Mylar balloon about 100 foot below me, and it was a heart-shaped balloon. It kind of freaks you out a little bit when you see those. You know, if you don't want to hit them. Good news is they're not moving fast. But I've seen balloons quite a bit, actually, as I'm flying quite a bit lower, of course. The balloon wasn't climbing anymore, but those Mylar balloons can get up pretty high. It had something on the bottom of it. I don't know what it was. Looked like a Hershey's, one of those Hershey's Kiss things, but there's a pretty long string on it. It wasn't red. It was a silvery colored heart shape. Kind of cool to see. And then also kind of sad to see, because unfortunately those things tend to get tangled in wildlife. They fish and turtles and all kinds of stuff tend to like those Mylar balloons. They look like jellyfish, I guess. So, not a good thing to see them flying in the air. Take a look at the coastline. Runway 6 is probably what we're going to take today. No traffic in Katama's pattern. And you can start to see the center of the island here in Martha's Vineyard Airport. They have commercial service here. I think JetBlue actually flies in, or I've seen A319s, A320s here, so pretty good sized aircraft. Got a nice little airport lounge, and there's a restaurant here as well. So if the weather's not great or the runway...
Lear 136 Juliet Pop, Indy ground, runway 6, taxi via Alpha.
If the runway at Katama is wet or muddy, come here.
The wind's starting to pick up a little bit. Let's just check out that windsock out there. We've got about 7 knots of wind coming the other way now. Six via Alpha, yep, and that sets you up better for getting towards Marconi anyways.
And Vineyard Tower, could we get a wind check, please?
The wind, 050 at 6.
Thank you, 613.
613, I see you passing over the field now. You can switch over to Katama Unicom. Have a good day.
the Unicom, thanks. 613. That's 122.8. Katama Unicom, Cessna 46613, 5 miles to the north and west, inbound landing Katama. All right, we're going to land runway 3, which is the longest runway, and also allows us to taxi straight into the airport. See the runways and
Runway 33.
Katama traffic, Cessna 46613, left downwind runway 3, Katama. Okay, this is South Beach in front of us.
Give traffic, white sky high.
Aircraft over at Brookhaven. Just be advised there is a small piece of metal on the right side of the center line of the runway, 33, about 800 feet north of the 33 numbers.
Katama traffic, Cessna 46613, training to final runway 3, Katama.
I tried calling Brookhaven Unicom, but they're not answering. They weren't answering before.
Caution, terrain.
Brookhaven Unicom, are you on the air by any chance now?
Wow, it's a little bumpy. Some birds up there, but we have arrived on the vineyard. Oh, some geese. Well, they'll move quick enough. There they go. All right. Let's see what we have for breakfast today. They have some really good French toast that I like. And bacon's okay too here. Bacon's always good, but they have good bacon. First and most importantly is trying to find a place to park. And there's a spot on the end, which is a good spot. All right. We made it. We made it nicely. We made it quite nicely. And in short order, too. So next thing, we're going to see if we can't find the person to pay. There's a $10 landing fee here. They use it to help mow. And if you park on this side, you can park on the beach side, which allows you to go swimming and do a couple things. And they've got a nice shower facility here at the restaurant. So it's really quite something that not a lot of people know about, and it's pretty special because you can actually, come here and have breakfast, stay for the day, go for a swim. You saw, I think in the video, you might have seen it. There was some people out surfing. This is a good beach to surf on, and it's just a really nice little place. As soon as you get here, you feel like you're on vacation, which is pretty cool. All right, get us parked here. Beautiful day out here. Some cool airplanes. Love that mall. That's really cool. And there's our breakfast up there. Let's go see. There's no camping here, by the way. There is a fine for it. There's self-serve gas if you need it. And they do rides in that. They'll give you rides in that old Stearman, which is kind of cool. And we walk up here through this gate. And we got here just in time. They should be just opening now. Hopefully we can get something to eat. It's got cool Citabria.